Hello everyone, this is just a quick update and it's connected with the 17th Stargate, the unprecedented, unwritten offensive strategy on the offense of divinity. So it's a very powerful, so we're getting more and more divine artifacts being released and seen in the valley, and just very quickly I'm going to show a few of those to you, and a little bit of a story. So up there, what we have, if I can zoom in, you'll see the pyramidal energetic structure, but right in the center, that is representing the Christ and also the lion interchangeably. So if you're able to zoom in, I put pictures out before with it. Also on the back part, I don't see, where's my finger at here? I find my camera. On the back part of the Christ head representation, there is a golden seal that appeared there yesterday, and it's still there. There, you can see it turn a little bit golden when I said that, but there is a golden seal that is on there. However, right at this time, the sun is shining on it, so you cannot readily see it. But it is a circular seal, if you will. You also can see in the pyramid a heart shape right in the middle, and perhaps even the eye, if you will. So it's very cool. So that's one part. We need to mention there are a couple sentries, if you will, that also have appeared here. Particularly this guy up there, I'd like to point out to you. So this is a benevolent sentry that resembles the Avatar, an Avatar, I believe, in the Avatar movies. So I'll see if I can zoom in. He's right up on the top part. You'll see like a face that looks something like me, but he's right up at the top of my head there in this. So you can see the bearded guy, but he's up on top with that. You also can see another face right there. So there's many faces appearing. There's a figure, if you will, that resembles well, we could say the Christ with that, or let's say Archangel Michael. Looks like he's holding up a sword right in the center of your screen. So down over here, whoa, look at that portal that opened up right in the center of your screen as we're speaking. But I'll go over a little bit further. Right in the center of the screen, you see a pillar that is up there, and that is an important dial that is connected with the cosmic clock in alignment that we were doing with the planet, with her electromagnetic field and her axes, and she has shifted a bit because we're putting her back into her natural rhythm. It was distorted, if you will, by some other technology, but we are restoring all of that back into perfect balance. So that is important. This valley, you can see the heart shape. Also the clouds, when they come in there in this valley, form the clouds form the heart shape as well. And up over the top of, you're looking at this, it would be your the left lobe of the heart up in that white area. That is an important small vortex portal as well, pinwheel, I will say, and you've currently seen some things about the pinwheel galaxy, perhaps on space weather. Now this is an important area here. There, if you can see right in the center of the screen, what would look like one of the eyes of the lion, you will see that golden eye. So his left eye, where you're looking at, it would be on your left, but it would be his right. That golden eye is actually interchangeable. It just appeared there today, and it's interchangeable between the Star of David and the golden crown as well. Now you can see as I got it there, right in that area, you can also see the cross and the diamond, what is forming. Now both of these structures are like playing card diamonds. This one, and there's one underground, which makes a triad, and this is important here. And this is an activation gate as well, what we are using with the energetics here to open things up. And Mother Mary, she is up there laying down on top of that hill, but we got a little bit of mist around there now. And you can see we're bringing in more of the light here. It was more extensive when I just prior to starting the video and when I did, and we're just putting finishing touches on this. Femke and I is divine instruction that we can move out of this location in the morning or the afternoon, that it will be completed enough. Father just said that we had to stay here tonight because there were a few little touch-ups and some other things that had to be seen. Now, with this area here, it is a feminine, and your feminine area, there you'll see the blue father energy in there. You see the pretty blue, I can see it in the screen. So that is a representation of the Holy Grail, which is the divine feminine. And over this hill last night, to keep it short, Femke had to do a certain activation, and what occurred over this hill last night in the dark, you could see 5 appendages that were clearly representing her hand, which was huge. They would go from where you see the mountain at the bottom of the screen way up in the sky. And this was putting, let's say, a final blessing on this area and empowering it a little bit higher to what it needed to be. So this is a very important, very beautiful area. We still have some more light coming in. Also, I need to say, up in this location, zoom in, I have a picture of it right in the center, that rock face. 2 days ago, I took a picture of it where it's got 2 white light eyes. So that is a very great one. I may put that out later. We've been so busy. I took so many pictures, so many things that, you know, I do at once that, as I mentioned before, it really is, I'd like to say, impossible to document everything and to get things done at the same time. But we share, you know, what we can. All of it is very real, as you're seeing. It's very powerful, and of course, if any of you were here, you would see even more. And but this does suffice and does confirm. Oh, you can see the heart shape. Now this goes, the shadow right there, that will go heart shape. It's a little bit oblong now, but I believe Femke got pictures of it being almost the perfect heart shape that comes from this after we did the work here. So it's beautiful. So having said that, I'll flip the camera back around. So that was just a quick update and some confirmations of, you know, what we were doing and what is going on. Okay, this portal, it's a rectangular Stargate, which is anywhere at times between 100 to 200 kilometers long and about 17 kilometers high. So it is slot shape, and also it's transient. It's not fixed to any geographical location upon the planet, meaning that it's transient, that it moves, and it can move where it needs to go. It's also connected to your Pleiadian ships and other Arcturian, Andromedon, what have you, of the benevolent galactic races. So for any of you with your ships, You'll have more of an access, more sightings as well in the least, and also your Pleiadian gifts. And as you saw the post I put out perhaps 2 days ago showing the blast from the sun that went out in the huge halo that was directed right towards the Pleiades. That occurred on May 21st, because between May 21st and May 28th was the electrical alignment for the cosmic clock. So we had to do this in this period. And where we're able to go, I think today's only 25, but our work is complete on the 26th. And of course, that's all of you that contributed with all of these things I'm showing you. We're all working as a team, and every contribution from every one of you energetically on what you're guided to do, these are the results. And again, like when we did the activation with the Christ Redeemer, boom, you know how powerful we are all together. So this is a dimensional a portal. You cannot go through it. What happens is that you energize yourself into the love, into the peace, and all of the virtuous qualities. You energize your energetic field, and then you can become connected with that portal. Otherwise, if you have aggression, anger, fear to any great degree in you, you will not connect as strong as what you are able to. So all of you that have done most of your inner work, you can connect because the energetic values are compatible. Your frequency is more compatible with the frequency of the dimensional portal. So it depends on each individual, and we have so many waves of and levels of individual vibration and frequency. So it depends upon the individual, your experiences, and your results you have with it. It's also important to keep developing your abilities as well, like telepathy and healing are two of the main attributes from the Pleiadian galactic aspect that are enhanced for you even more right now as a result of this. So the more use, the more work, the more meditation and contemplation with them, it strengthens them even more as well. So these are just some of the fringe benefits of the portal to the individuals as well. Now, not only that, what it's also will do, there will be further bursts of higher photon light that will come through that is positive, of course, and positron. So it's not neutral. It's charged positive to have more of an effect on reality and to also compress the darkness as well. And of course, every time that the darkness, the remnants of them, gets compressed, they do foolish and, let's say, blatant things that makes it more obvious for other brothers and sisters that are not awakened yet, and it makes it more easier for them to make the choices to at least begin to do the research and understand what has been occurring upon the planet, so they can choose the opposite and very quickly get on their journey. But as a result of all of us, you and us, the Vanguard, doing these activations, what it's also doing, it's expediting the ascension, and you will find ones that where most of the path, if you will, forward, we are the pioneers. We have gone forward, that what it does, it omits obstacles for the others that are coming. So they excel very quickly as well. And let's say their lessons will not be as deep and as harsh as what many of your tests in your lessons were, because we have done it, and because we have gone ahead and we have raised the consciousness level the vibration, if you will. What happens is as soon as they awake, then their consciousness is able to more quickly pick out the remedies that we have already established for them. So they don't need to go through a trial and error a process of trying to figure out what works, how to do it. It's already done, and it's integrated the remedies and the methods in the timeline. So without rambling on too much. So I said I was keeping this short, so with that, we're doing it, and we already won. We persevere, but just keep going forward with it. Sure, you know, there's little cyclical loops downward, but we are on an upward spiral, and it's kind of slanted. So you get your highs and you get a little bit low, but your new highs are higher highs, and your lows become higher lows, if you will, the more work you do. And it's important to do your embodiment process to get rid of all of the fear spectrum emotions and acts and actions. That is so important. And remain in your utmost virtue and your integrity. That is so important as well. And your truth. And do not give away your consent to anything that is lesser than you, or maybe trying to be an authority over you. You do not give your consent, and that's important. You state that, and if any what's so-called authority continues with the process, they are in direct violation with universal law, and that will be handled on another level. And it's important for you not to get angry, to remain neutral in any of those situations, and understand that it's taken care of in the near future. And you're not to wish for anyone to be harmed in any way, because that is a dense act that comes from fear, and that will disempower you. So it's very important that you're very meticulous with your thoughts, your words, your feelings, your acts, and your reactions. And this all takes us forward into the heaven on earth scenario. So with that, GPMS is a divine plan, and it's an instrument that raises the level of joy upon the planet. That's why it's so important we get this to everyone that we can, because this raises the environment that we're all in. And by putting other ones in joy, and this is hope being actualized because of the way it's being done, they understand that a majority vote rules upon the planet. And that's why GPMS is kept so logical and simple that they don't need to be awake to know what it is to choose it. And what this does, it keeps raising quickly the vibration of the planet where the darkness cannot go, because the darkness are of fear and evil. They are not of higher vibration, as you know, and they are confined to the fourth dimension. They cannot go beyond it. So we are going and taking humanity up there. So the quicker we make as many in the world as happy as possible, knowing that there is a real, beautiful, free and abundant future, it raises the bar quickly, and we get this ascension, planetary ascension, done quicker, and everyone enjoys your great rewards as well. Now, our mission is to take the planet to the fifth dimensional state where evil cannot go, the state of reality and frequency. And most of you, if not all of you watching this, then once we have them there, then we continue on. Let's say you get on your Pleiadian ship or what have you, because also this level allows universally for the first public contact with some of the other races, and everything changes there. So we have to raise the level of the vibration upon the planet of the individuals as well, because when they're in great fear, they become anchors, and these are tactics of the darkness. Anything that has fear included in it, and ones unbeknownst to them believe in it, it keeps them disempowered. And well, we don't need to get into all of the tactics of the darkness. We go into the omnipotent tactics of the light and what we are. So we already won. We're playing out the roles. You have your organic bodysuit here, but you also have the great opportunity to take it forward through the crystalline process as we are doing, and with that comes divine magic and miracles. So great. So with that, love, light, gratitude, and have a beautiful morning, day, or night. Woohoo!